There you go.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Kevin, close your eyes. Close your eyes, Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, Tyson, you're looking good, actually. You're actually looking hella good now. You were looking good before, but now you're looking great. Now you're looking great, my boy.
For today, I hope
He put his
Sun
jersey on.
Indeed, it has.
Should we try YouTube or just stay on Twitch?
We just stay on Twitch, right?
For this one to start, so I'm not gonna waste any time. And Sideshow, take it away, fellas.
Oh shit, we got the duo.
Neither am I, to be honest. This is bound to be an absolutely explosive matchup that we got here. The crowd is ready. We've been talking to them all morning long as well. They're raring to go with this one because there's history between these two teams. And not just that, it's a question of momentum. Can anything stop this
Sideshow brand
PaperX when they've been absolutely tearing through every single opponent?
And the last time we saw PaperX get a bit of that momentum behind them, it was a bit of a different feel. It was back at Madrid when they weren't confident about their own play.
Jing is eyeing down the competition.
Anyway.
He's getting ready, bro.
Then pushed in. You can see Mon yet picking up the space.
Take it easy, Jing. Take it easy, bro.
Now that's not the case. It's Wolves actually who are waiting for them. You saw Super Baby excited potentially to see Zelsis on the other side, but I think this game's incredibly tough to call. Both teams playing really well. But I think a lot of people are yet to really get on board with feeling like Sentinels have beaten a team that they respect. Now, I think that's wrong. I think that people aren't putting enough credit on Sentinels and what they've been able to do because they're underrating the Chinese team still. But
that's what I'm saying.
These guys are loading in for one person VC, that's
stage.
Oh, yeah.
To look back at Sentinels.
Wait, is that Zaxby?
2-0.
I know, bang.
Hold on a second.
Hey,
that's a real match.
Let's
that
go.
is seriously impressive.
Hubert.
From Zen. And it was here on Split where they were able to come out with the victory. That's the time that we've seen Sentinels with this new composition that they're running here.
Sen has never lost against PaperX, right?
There's a lot of history between these two
I don't
teams
know
on
what
this
the
map.
head-to-head is,
If you think
to be honest.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
If you haven't lost to them, then I don't think we have because we haven't played them in a while.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever lost to them.
When was the last time PaperX met Sentinel?
Every idea that somebody has in the post plan. And I think you couldn't get a more perfect way to begin because PaperX
Might be
getting
Madrid,
onto those
yeah.
in the post plan. They are always going to be doing something active.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the head-to-head is always have one.
There's a slight delay as well. We got one of the players just waiting to get back in, but you're exactly right, Josh. This PaperX team, I think, have inserted quite a bit of nuance into their play, genuinely. Even before this event, the evolution of PaperX, no longer just the completely run it down, run it gun together.
Oh, something is already tilted.
They've been corralled, they've been tempered a little bit by Patman. He's been holding back the leash, yanking them back when necessary.
Alex has been trying for years to get the discipline into this team.
Go Valorant!
It's tough.
Go Valorant!
Because PaperX live or die by that explosive W gaming style. You don't want to temper it too much. You don't want to tell them to play full retake every round and be all disciplined in every moment.
And they found the right balance with that. They've been running away with it here. Everybody's expecting this train to slow down.
Didn't get the wobbler after being up 12-1. And here we go.
We're starting. Yeah. Let's go.
These are two teams that are looking to make history. Looking to go that much further here at Masters Toronto. Prove what an ace is wrong as we get started into
5-man B.
It's live. Oh my god.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Heavy group up here from PaperX.
Immediately Bang pushed off the angle. This is going to be a key focal area to pay attention
Stacking up the orbs for Jing.
Because if PaperX get it for free, they can do B pops. And they will find it very difficult, Sentinels, to stop that from happening.
Kevin, is Jason calling?
Yeah. Nades.
Oh, okay.
Through B main, not taking control of it though, just holding it lightly. And now
that smoke is kind of like bad, no?
Sending their eyes over towards
no,
mid.
I mean, it can be good because if you want to split through it, it's better.
This is what
But to go inside of it, you don't get spotted from rope?
Yeah, it's easier to go inside from the attacker side.
But also, making sure that Sentinels didn't do a re-clear of B main. So, no breach util, no sky util, and now the pressure's on Bang.
Walking up and exploding out onto the side. Bang is under that tremendous pressure, but it's util
fight left?
on either side as well.
I like this fight left. I like the fight left. Wait. 2v2. Holy fuck. 2v2.
Bro, that was so fast.
To float all the way back in. Left down into the 2v2.
Oh my god.
Any flashes to work with.
Spike planted.
Dog re-clearing. Sentinel's very aware of the fact that Paper X is going to try to get aggressive into areas like that spawn push.
Something just trying to go for reposition, just missed the timing onto it, but bullets are flying forward, smoke propped
The orb
up.
is annoying.
Oh my god, he got out. They might not expect him.
Blossom's
He's so
time is
close.
ticking, and you can feel it.
If the Vice shows here, they're not going to clear close.
Is everything.
They're not going to clear. They think he's being main. 100%.
Something not a counter.
Oh, almost flicked him.
Gets it under control. The damage done to John Q team. He's managed.
Nice try, nice try. So low, so close.
Let's go,
NC.
And already getting a glimpse of how
Fuck.
Paper
What
X
a
want to play
brawl
these
out of main,
moments.
though.
Choosing to try to take that timing with the Viper Orb up and B heaven, pushing forward, looking for it.
Sorry for camp, sorry.
Everything went wrong
My fault.
at the very start.
Dude, if we had a
Like
frenzy here,
they've got that.
In trades, JJ with 2, Ilya with 2. JJ with 2, Ilya with 2. The start we needed. Do not get
I know,
eco.
right? Every time I use Frenzy, my Frenzy never like that.
No, that shit don't work.
Forsaken out of his seat already.
Jason's getting hype already.
Do
Ah,
you feel like
shit.
he's been blossoming into a leadership figure for Paper X in a way that I'm not sure you could have quite said he was a couple of years ago? Has matured into something that Paper X desperately needed.
On the jiggle.
Speaking of something, he's already taken the first blood here in this round. Obviously, no weaponry to work with for Sentinels. Bit of a gamble stack from them over towards A, just hoping that
they're
Paper X
coming
might
A?
work their way over towards that side of the map, and some glimpses of it. But slow and
Guys, what
steady,
minute you
is
guys
how they
on?
want to go.
110, 109,
Paper X will be hoping to
1-8,
sniff out any signs of
1-7.
life.
And just leading with something, looking for the contact. Usually, if there is going to be a defensive stack, there's going to be a crossfire setup of somebody looking to take contact.
It is all the way through main. Still, that fault line's going to be a
It's
big
fun.
connection. Oh,
Nice.
we're getting hot heavy. Okay, up close and personal. Forsaken. It's going to be dropped in the course for the pivot.
They're going ropes to B.
Oh, yeah,
Rotation
they're
now
going B.
straight through mid, and there's danger here. They
a
don't
good
have the player
rotate.
looking, but still going to be leading the charge. That's
Jordan's
something
1
I
HP.
should say. Putting his body on the line to
Yeah.
make sure that they can get that easy access over towards B.
You know, unless Banks,
Back
someone
with
gets
the
a classic
classic.
kill right here.
Doesn't choose to take the fight
Seems
early.
tough.
Waits for reinforcements.
I actually like that he didn't like force a
a lot of
fight.
damage done. Sentinels could still be a problem with these pistols in hand.
Oh, he got out too. Wow.
Pesky, unable to really root them
John's
out.
on a late
but
flank.
Control of the side.
Wait, did
and
he do the
cloud down for
Masaru
Paper.
where
It's
he
a good spot
flashed
to be in.
mail and
Pretty
then went
fast
flank?
flank here going on as well through B main.
I think you're right. I think I heard the sky flash. You
John
might be
took
right.
a deep timing down mid.
Whole line, good connection. Satchel backwards. Jing trying to play to a bit of safety here. John has been
shot.
spotted.
Oh my god.
Found out initially here.
All right, nice. All right, two.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
That was a nice
god.
transfer. But damn, good eco, bro.
Scary.
Yeah, they're kind of good.
How
Decent
not have to
amount of
gut
damage
two
done
with
as
Stinger?
well. They got a
I don't know,
rifle and a
yeah.
bulldog that
From
they're
heaven, I
sneaking
don't
into the
know.
next
So
round
far,
here,
it's
Paper
here.
X, and they'll still have some other weaponry to be able to supplement this. You know, something on the going for a
Marriott had
marshal
a
in that
3K
round,
here,
so
chat.
he's still going to have some. Blinding. But overall,
I guess they were low. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sentinels are going to have a good game plan to stop these pops.
Okay.
There.
Finally getting into the gun round.
This is
here.
elimination?
Weapons
No, this is
online
upper
here for
bracket.
Sentinels in fast as they go.
Nice. That's scary, bro. That's scary.
Oh my god.
Did he fuck up his satchels or is that about right?
Yeah, I feel like the
You guys
section.
kinda- yeah.
Yeah, they fuck up a bit.
Really
think he
smart
did a
for
little
second
bit.
though as well. He gets himself
Supposed to
deep
be more
inside
faster,
there
right?
and just
Yeah,
starts
yeah, yeah.
spamming because he knows what's coming towards him.
He went like too much in the
Play
air.
for them still mid is going to be the goal.
Nice trade. Nice
Okay.
trade. Oh my god.
Little
That
lurk
was so
up there.
fast.
Quickly
Damn.
put down and
Yeah.
trade inside there from the right.
I think that favors the defenders actually.
going
because
up
you've
ropes,
taken
do we
down
know?
that
Oh, I'm having
A-ramp
control.
lurk player.
Yeah, and Sen are out in the open
I think
right
John
now. John with the
realizes.
reposition quickly.
He didn't
Zekin
hear the TP.
might just be tucked to the side, and indeed that is a bit of a punish. Something he sent into that TP. He's going to be taking out Pat. Half of the clearance.
Wow,
It's
what a
still
swing.
managed to just wrangle the rifle in
John is
time.
alone.
Snaps it straight to Zekin's head. This is a
Did he just
2v3
see his
scenario.
head, or
It's
am I
still very much
crazy?
winnable. Just depends if they can take out John. He's near-sighted, blinded, a bit of spam as well. Trepidation,
Oh,
trying
nice
to
try
be
with
assisted.
that.
by
Nice,
Util
nice,
as well
nice
from
stuff.
afar. Doesn't help him out
That
though just
fucking
yet.
paranoia
2v2
was
now.
good.
Paper
Come on,
X
Jason.
getting that
Yeah.
plant down. No fast play, I should say, from Sentinels here, making sure to slow
This
it
kind of
down.
sick
for
for
now.
too.
X-Cure chat. He's
yeah.
watching his younger brother play.
think they
Batman
spam it.
inserted into the smoke. He wants to try and dominate this
Doesn't
angle
look like
here.
it.
How does it get cleared?
1v1.
Traded
Omen
into the
versus Omen.
1v1 bang versus Forsaken.
Paranoia.
Time is ticking on the spike. Making footsteps, making noise. Util
he
as
picked the
well.
right spot.
Spending that is a bit of a catch. Smoke in the back pocket.
He doesn't know he tapped it, does he?
Going to be
He
covering,
does?
obfuscating, forces the issue from Forsaken, but he's biding his time. And
Damn,
steps forward.
bro.
my God,
Fucking hell.
Jason. Holy
It was
shit.
hard. It was hard. Wait, does the Omen know he
Mystery
tapped
there
it while he's
from
blind?
Bang. He thought with
he's
Forsaken
guessing,
not really
right?
taking
Yeah,
any
he
level
tapped
of
it after
challenge on him
he
as he
got-
went through into
He's
the
just paranoia when he tapped it,
Probably
right?
Forsaken was
He
going
did
for a wrap around the
paranoia,
pillar.
smoke tap.
Instead,
And
Okay, so
the
you
paranoia
think
should
paranoia
have
faded
been
by
He
then?
hit
Yeah, it
Forsaken
should have been
with the
better.
paranoia, and Forsaken was just having to type.
Who's his brother? Extra is Forsaken's older brother.
Players, but it's Forsaken who comes out on top.
It's a big clutch
And
for
that's PaperX
Forsaken.
winning the bonus as well.
So close rounds, so close rounds.
Sen are going to pull out stingers here to try to get a little bit of equalizing factor.
He didn't know he
Can they
paranoid him
swarm?
though.
Can they find
No,
the
I'm just
leads
saying
early?
like
Well,
for
second,
it's fine.
he's
that
easily
ice skating?
detected. He's always going to gate crash to try to
I
bail
don't
him
know,
out.
were they
that
behind the
right?
wall?
The game plan for
No,
Sen
that-
this
that
round is
line
going
of
to be to
sight.
try to gamble,
Yeah, I don't know.
to try to find.
Oh my god, he keeps catching the jiggle as well.
Yeah, something always does that. He always loves offside or attack side, like using a sniper.
Yeah.
Refight attempted with the stingers still. Just
I
a
like
one
Zach.
for
I
one.
like that Zach is
John backs himself
at least
away.
like starting off.
Not giving away his position.
Just equalizing.
But
Yeah.
also nobody from PaperX looking to explore that either. They're going towards Bang and just missed
Oh
the
my god, that
timing.
could have been so deadly.
Yeah.
Instant reposition.
they're-
He's, okay, just going to be running around here. And Divide just making sure to get containment going on in
They're
mid.
going A? No, they're going B.
These are the kind of rounds, though, where you've got to give credit to PaperX for baiting the play out of Sentinels rather than doing something quick and early themselves. I think
All I'm gonna
in
say is
previous
I do have
tournaments
PaperX
where
in
we've
my
watched
predictions, though.
PaperX,
That's crazy
these are
work.
sometimes the rounds that are just gutting to watch because you know they need to play with discipline on the anti-eco, and yet they rush things. Now you're seeing patience.
Paranoia.
Yeah, Bang can feel it coming out.
Fucking outlaw. Fuck this
Stand
gun.
a chance there. Too many angles to watch for. Round
That's
to the
right.
corner. Stinger in hand.
Flawless,
It is.
essentially.
I don't even know. Do we
Only one
pause?
player
Keep
going
playing,
down here
right?
for PaperX, but
You play
all
one more
momentum
round.
behind
If
them
you
now.
lose this round, then you pause.
Unless, I don't think anything's like desperately wrong.
No, it's not.
This is
They
the kind of
haven't had a
start
chance to
that
like
they
make
would
adaptation
desperately be
yet.
looking for.
I think every round is so close, you
Something's
know.
going to
Yeah,
drop the
yeah,
outlaw
Yeah,
in
it
this
has
round.
been, it has been.
They've got an opportunity to combo some nasty ultimates together. This is the round to invest in too, because if Sen lose this, they're going to get knocked down onto an eco. And in fact, Kaplan's already called a timeout.
Oh, he did?
Timeout
Into
already?
attack
Wow,
pause
okay.
Here. And
A lot
I
of
think
early
this is a
timeouts
really
today.
tough one to call, because Kaplan can't
Fixed title, it's
particularly
updated.
give them
They're
advice
probably going
beyond the next
to
round.
recognize that he is walking up
The
the snipers
horizon is
and
round
just getting
5
picks.
that
And he's
you're
probably
about
going to do
step
it with an
into,
op.
because
I think that's
you
what
could be going
adaptation's
into
gonna make.
Wait, they're gonna
dimensional
recognize
drift,
what?
where something gets
So they
information and sets up a
know that
fade ultimate,
the enemy
maybe
Yoda
Jing's
is going to
gonna do
be
something
walking up with
aggressive at a
ops.
showstopper
Yeah.
at the very
So
start
they should
too.
get an op
You're
out on
always
their own.
having to
'Cause
react
Oh, like
to
you
what
got the
he
op
tries to
early?
do
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they've
if
set
he
up
tries
this ult
like
snowball.
walking an op out into another op, they should just kill him.
Yep.
So maybe Kaplan's going to call
In
something
theory.
aggressive.
I don't
perhaps,
think
off
they
the
have the
rip,
money
try to
for it
rip
this
tempo
round though,
away
but
from
I don't think
I wouldn't
so
be
either.
surprised if
Southeast Asian
they
team.
whip it out later on.
Try and get proactive maybe onto the extremities.
Very difficult to do that though against a Yoru ult. Yoru ult
is,
speeds
yeah.
stuff up massively on the attack side. Essentially lets you dodge whatever Sentinels are going to do and scout it out for free.
And that's part of the trouble. We're trying to come up with any sort of answer on the other side of this timeout, because it has been slow going for PaperX so far. But listen, in this timeout, they can just turn up the tempo
There's
immediately.
few
with
boys. Yeah,
dimensional
no, he's still
drift.
here.
They've got the ults to do it, and we know that is how they like to play.
I do like this level of a gamble though.
Okay.
Narrate has his
Oh my god,
ultimate to
they're,
work
the
with,
ults
and so
at PaperX though,
Sentinels are
this
looking
round
to stack
are
3 players
insane.
over
Yeah.
towards the B side and play
That's
A,
fucked.
essentially
They-
for full
they
They can,
maybe
they
can
can
just
fade
press
ults into
buttons.
your ults, yeah?
Yeah, they can press buttons this
How well
map
it
and
works
just
out, okay.
this round.
Plan was called for. Aggro for Zeka, and he set up nice and early with the fault line.
Yeah, and look, fault line, paranoia, aftershock
Second
flashes.
wave.
There's so much stuff that can support Zekken here from Bang and from Narrate.
TP to get out as well. He's not going to be shy. Breaking the U-tilt.
But that tells you that Jing is here with his showstopper just around the corner. Zekken, though, is a difficult
Paranoia
target
ready?
with that teleport.
And here it is, dimensional drift now. Right
not
as the
gonna use
gate
it.
crash was really about to fade, yeah. So Zekken forced to try and take this one out.
Spotted, though. He's gonna raise
Wow,
ult
he
too.
sees everyone, he sees everyone.
He's gonna- Oh, he TP'd again?
Walking into the back.
Wow.
To no avail. Something
Wait,
though.
what?
My
Wait,
God, he's
something
doing
is
a dirty
crazy, bro.
Zekken. Crouched down.
They're going
Bounce on
back.
the chance to
They're out
trade
A.
off.
Viper's out
But
A.
it's an instant
Yeah, it was a
pivot
good
on
fake.
PaperX.
Damn,
Dude,
really good
what
fake.
a
Moves across the
call.
map.
Look at this gorgeous lurk
Wow.
from Divide.
Zach
Got
did get the
himself
kill,
all
though,
the
so
way
they
into
have,
A,
they have their
pulled
ulti for
every
retake now.
rotate over towards B with double
That's true, that's
ultimates.
true.
They found
I
themselves
think
in a
they're okay, like,
4v4
playing
where they have
retake.
the A side completely
They
for
can
free.
Zach can just clear
and
everything, even if
Narrate
they come
is
late.
dead, so no breach ult to be able to go for the retake. Though Zekken has earned his dimensional drift, which will allow them to scout out defensive positions. But I mean, look how many threats are around the map. You've got Jing
look at
in a
Jing,
deep
though.
spot, Divine
Yeah,
in a deep
double
spot.
lurk.
These are all things that Sentinels need to
The
deal with
smoke,
before
we
they
can
can
run
even
through
get
that
involved.
wall.
And they're
Danger
denying the
lurking
spawn
around
space
every
too.
This one, the
corner.
zero ult's nice.
Smoke in your face.
Oh, the molly's annoying. No, fuck.
Viper Molly laid down on top of it. Sending the ult flying forwards though. Zekken, as you mentioned, he wants to scout out these positions, but how do you root these players out there in every conceivable spot?
Kill.
That's a good start.
Is Bang aware?
Sees rebounding and flash into the face of Patman, but still he wants to hold his ground in through the back of the site.
The fact that Patman turned that is crazy.
Reinforcements is going to be arriving
big
finally.
fight. No, big fight.
Patman is going to be falling in through it, but Forsaken is already there to just fill in the
Too
gaps
hard.
of the
John
play.
went back to heaven. I don't blame him. Sign up for heaven. Fuck, they called a nice strat. They had a nice call. Nice round by them.
Yeah, this is the best
after
Osman from Pepperex.
Yeah,
none of the signature
that was
fast
good.
plays
That was
we
really
see
good.
from them. It's cautious all
The
the way
heaven
throughout,
fight is big.
but with no mistakes being made.
It's an absolutely immaculate round.
Oh, this guy holding start.
Yeah, that's tilting.
Yeah, that is annoying.
And then also lurking Divine into A is just masterful. The call there to cancel.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see the Divine lurk until later.
Side of the map. Guys, don't commit. If it looks
That's also
difficult,
annoying because like now we have to be worried about the fake, right? So like it's gonna make Sentinels play a little differently. Like maybe the one guy is staying longer. Oh, another single kill. That's the third one this half.
Tremendous value that he's been getting out of this Outlaw. Attack side op has been a bit hit or miss over the course of this tournament, but when he knows he's up against a half armor, a lot of confidence.
This is eco for Sun.
Sentinel's taking a gamble stack.
And this is where we were giving credit to PaperX before. They were leading with Something's Outlaw and never walking into the stack.
Oh, this is going to be explosive! Swinging.
The paranoia.
They're just trying to chop these players down to the knee.
Oh, wait!
Oh my god!
Oh, we lost. He killed him in the molly. We lost.
Oh
He
my
killed him in the molly.
nuts.
I've never seen that. I've never seen
Oh my
that.
god, I
I've never
haven't seen
seen that. Yeah.
Another moment of
He
hesitation.
killed him after he died.
Perhaps
Damn.
Sentinels would have won
Oh
just
my
based on
god.
Oh my god!
That was
Stuck
sick. That was
inside the
sick.
snake bite, ticking down.
Dude, that's so close though.
Oh
The Vi must have
my
hit a nice
God.
flick though. I want to see the Vi's replay. Let me see the Vi.
Sentinels end up
This is
winning
so
the round.
PRX though. Holy fuck. Win the round after everyone died. No replays? Nothing?
Still
Okay.
in control. And this is another round to look to try to invest ultimates.
Fucking hell.
Weaponry in the hands of
Oh,
these
they did?
Sentinels
They
players,
did?
though. This
I
time
missed
they'll try
it?
and get
We
that
just had a
hold
replay?
towards A heaven.
Did I miss
Heavy
it?
stacked with the bodies, a lot of
Was it that fast that I missed it? Holy fuck, I looked away.
On PaperX, they want to make sure that they gain control of ramp. The tap, seeing if they can bait out a response. Now giving up that space as well, going walkabouts.
Wait, they showed it?
re-exploring in
They
through
showed
mid,
it.
just in
Like, they
case.
didn't show
Again,
the
they
first
weren't
person
playing a
POV,
slow spread
right?
default. They do have to
They didn't show
re-clear
the first
these
person
areas. A
though.
lot
They
of
showed the
nodes.
overview.
In through B main, in through mid. Jing multitasking.
Oh, okay. We didn't see it. Yo, I'm being gaslit just by the second, dude.
Sen looking to re-clear over towards A ramp. And Forsaken's heard that. He heard
Okay,
the
what's
dog,
this?
realized that they've got bad information. They think that nobody from PaperX is
Welcome
over towards
back,
A,
my
so he's
brother.
calling for the rest of the team
Thank
to
you.
regroup on him.
Nah.
And they're leaving Something as a lurk, which was so crucial in their win over G2 on Lotus.
They've waited
Yoru
so much
was
time
pulling.
out. I mean, the Gatecrash is going to be fading soon enough. Zekken, it's the last one available to him. He's tucked into the corner for now, though, in through hell.
The
Back.
Seekers are massive.
Pointing the way.
Oh my god. Oh my
Barely
god.
Jing gets onto it anyway. Good trade all the way through, and now sight.
They know it's
to be
spawn. I
taken.
think
The
he
rate's
heard
holding
it.
it
Yeah.
primed. Rolling
Brute
Thunder is
ult.
going to be getting ready to go as soon as they hear this one. Patman going for it. That's a flash into the corner, and everybody going to be scattered up into the air. PaperX, how the hell do you hold on to this one?
Nice.
Snapped up and taken out.
Two
Bang,
heaven,
he's
two
already
heaven.
regained a bit of that control, and ground Patman swinging from the side, and time is running short. PaperX got to get a bit of a move on here. They need to claim these kills. but
Oh,
it's
good
all
job, good job,
Sentinels
good job. Good flood, good flood.
finally putting a round
Good
on the
flooding.
board.
Good
Those
flooding.
Seekers from John QT
Bang, my Yang got 3,
could
right?
not have been better timed. 3 of them all flying towards the A side.
Gold Skyflash.
Finally, we get to see Narrate's ultimate with the value. With time running short and good information about where they were going to pop, they get that Sky Flash at the same time as the Breach ult, and they're there for the fast flood before the spike can even go down.
Keep the jersey on, Tyson. Keep it on.
But it's going to be a long road back to an even half if that's even
Might have found
possible
that
for
work. Might have found what we needed.
Ult's going to make it a bit more easier, though.
PaperX grouped
The
up
question is, what
outside
team
A,
am I
looking to
cheering
try
for?
to dodge the Sky Flash. John used
never
that
know.
first one. No information.
can
Now
cheer
uses
back
the
Sentinel, bro.
Trailblazer. Can they dodge that? They look to just break it with a couple.
That's a fake TP. Obfuscating the intent a little bit, and this Viper's Pit is causing problems. PaperX Slow beginnings, they have
Into
often
bang
been
they
defaulting
come.
into trying to take a bit of mid-control.
Paranoia on hand.
Yeah, and I think
Neri has
Sentinel's
full
defensive
kit.
setup, they'll be very happy about this one. Still full breach utility, Bang with a paranoia. They've got tools to be able to defend this.
Bang's gonna have to be that playmaker. A lot of util, Nightfall coming out.
Oh, the Viper Orb as well.
To the back of the site. Gonna look to try and
Omino's
pre-aim,
fun.
potentially a TP into the back. There's a horn to deal
This
with.
Omino's annoying.
TV back as
Oh, he
well,
got blind.
Oh my god.
Wait, the Omino there is
Jason
nice.
hidden behind with the
Yeah,
ult.
the Omino spawn is nice.
Oh,
With
with
the
the
fatal.
Him on top of the Nightfall, cuts away to
Oh,
sound.
this
They were
is
not
hard.
expecting him to
They have
stab
the
them
same 3
in that
rifles.
direction.
They're gonna try. They're gonna try though. They're gonna try.
You think
for
so?
sure,
Again,
Yeah.
Paperex
If
asserting
the next
themselves
kill though, they save maybe.
fully
No, but
locked
their
down and
economy
rooted
is
in
too good.
spot onto this site. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
And
I
like
mean,
if
I-
Jing multi-kills right here, but he gets ult for next round.
I agree they should, but they're gonna try.
all the way forwards here. The clone is gonna be
Yeah.
Yep.
He got two as well. That's the worst part.
Yep.
The worst part is he got two. That's a
Take him on the
crazy
Jing,
spin.
Tyson. Take him on the Jing, Tyson.
What the fuck was that?
and 2 players deleted.
That's
What
an
did he just do?
immaculate round again from Paperex.
know, man.
I said that Sentinels had the right
Fuck.
players in the right
Let's
position to stop
smoke,
that.
dude.
But Jing flies to new box. Something
What a
flies
flash.
into the back of the
It's
site.
also hard for Bang because he's
Forsaken
fucking ulted. He
ults
can't like
deep into
even
spawn,
dodge the flash.
making use of the fact that they had that fade ultimate that takes away all of the
That was
sound
the same
cues.
reaction, yeah?
How's he
Dodge
got the
that and
read
then
whilst flash
turn
out?
back
Wait, the
around.
Yoru flash fucking flashed his teammates.
The clone
Crazy round.
The clone
reflashed the guy
flashed his
jumping
own
out.
team.
Oh
Just
my
beautifully
god.
executed. Players flying
And he was
into
a
all
long
different
flash,
areas.
too.
Jing, something
hell.
Forsaken. They
Wait,
all take a
was that
Bermuda
planned or
triangle
accidental?
and
What do you think?
surround the defenders on the B
Shit, if it was
side.
planned, we got problems.
I want to take us back though to what we were talking about historically. These teams have only played each other once in VCT. We talked about it. The Desk talked about it.
Honestly,
it was the
I think the clone shouldn't flash teammates though, because
And there they played
Wouldn't
on
that be
split.
like a little OP?
Now this is an
Your teammates
amazing
speak
map
for your
for
clone?
Sentinels. Always has been. It's
well,
also
no, because
an
it
incredible map
flashes
for
in the
Paperex. When
direction
they
of like
played,
whoever
it was
shot
the
it. So if your
only map
teammate's
that
like
Paperex
behind them
won,
and
they
the enemy
won
shoots the flash can
13-5.
pop and like
They
blind your teammate.
destroyed Sentinels on split.
Like, I've seen situations
Arguably,
where that like happens.
Sentinels were the best team
It
in the
only
tournament
blinds-
at that
it only
time
blinds
in
with the
Madrid
spacing, yeah?
on split.
Yeah,
So,
but it's not like
you know, Paperex have
like
just
if someone
got a
throws a
style
flash
that
on
works
me, like it
phenomenally
makes sense for it to
and it's
blind your
really
teammate, right? But
difficult
this
to
flash
deal
is
with
different because
right
like
here,
it's
and
not
especially on the attack side.
what is it called?
So
You can't
this
control
is
if it
tough.
flashes your teammate or not.
This is going to require something
you
ridiculous
can't.
to try to come
Yeah,
back from.
it's not intentional, so I don't
But
think it
this is a
should.
great
I
start
mean, the
for
character's
Paperex
already
on
strong
their
enough
map
as
pick,
is,
and
so maybe there
exactly
should
how
be
they would have
some downsides.
visualized it going.
Looking to rewrite the history books as well from that last fated matchup. This time around, it's Paperex who want to be gone. Even
Buffer?
Wait, no.
into the tournament here.
Oh
Deep
my
Flash
God.
connects.
Bro, my
to
heart just
everyone here,
broke
just
for a
trying to
second.
Step up towards it, but again, Sentinels don't really have the weapons.
What's up with these
to be
buffers?
Fighting too hard. It's been slow going from Paperex. They've never been overcommitting so far. It's always just been dipping your feet in the pool, almost just seeing what the temperature's like.
So YouTube, I don't want to
Every
switch
single
Raw on the
time,
same
slow
thing right
walking up.
now.
Not using too much util now, all grouped up, really testing their own fundamentals and trusting in them that that's going to carry them through.
let's
Raw
try.
aim. There for Jing, maybe if a better weapon was in the hands and Array, he could have handled it still.
Nice.
Seconds there, there's walls on walls, obfuscating a lot of the fight. It's yet to be taking place, but now, moving around, wrapping
Roll
around,
once
you see
again,
that dimensional
already?
drift, it's
Yeah.
ripped off. Something was to clear most of the
It's a
site.
snowball. When you're in the lead in this game,
if you're running
going
two
down on top
duelists
of it.
comms.
I think it's really important that Paperex
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
put
double
their
duels if
players
you're
in one
ahead,
and done
such a
positions
momentum.
now.
Yeah,
They need
the
to be
ult's
playing
so
with each
nice.
other.
clear rafters.
They're just so eager to take that
Oh
fight.
my
Hard.
God.
this
I
is
mean,
maybe a
Dog
bit
going out to
overeager,
clear
but
rafters
he's
is
played the
tough, to be
situation.
honest.
He's played it perfectly.
Like, that'd be kind of troll,
Goal.
right? For Dog to go
There was
rafter.
no cue for John to play off. He
Yeah.
had no idea that it was going to be that deep onto the line. Wrapping around here, bang.
He made the long pilgrimage through mid,
2v3
through sewer,
times
and he's
low.
rewarded with a gun.
Needs
Wait.
a few more. Hold on. Somebody's gonna be
Wait,
dropped.
winnable? That's
There's
not
one on
happening
the
though.
table. Maybe there's a chance. Second.
One enemy
Tip
Wait.
remaining.
happy feet.
Wait.
Leaves it just out of the eye. At the blink of an
Wait!
eye.
Holy fuck!
Oh my God, Paperex just started.
Gonna get a
Paperex.
huge reaction from
Paperex.
Alex.
Oh my
What
God.
is doing?
Paperex round.
Oh my God,
Paperex, what is doing?
Only a round Paperex can lose. What the fuck?
MasterCard drifting
Wait, I want
on
Alex
Sentinels,
Cam, Alex
but one
Cam.
that they were
Well, Alex just
pretty
punched a
much
hole
gifted
through the
with there.
desk.
Looked like a scramble from Paperex. I think they
Yo,
thought they'd already won the
sometimes I
round.
get scared for Mind Freak.
You know, once Forsaken is in heaven and he's taking
Like, I
out
don't know
two,
if it's
a
safe in there with
4v2.
Alex.
Where Paperex have guns and Sentinels have nothing. Fair enough. This flank from Bang.
One day he's gonna
unexpected,
crash
but
out like a little too hard.
challenge
There's
something
no
that's
way they
happening
just lost
out
that
in the
round.
open. What are you doing?
Bro, they
Damn.
bro.
Exactly what Sentinels needed to try to get this
Damn,
half
what the
back
fuck?
to somewhat even.
There it is.
Things getting active out there.
Looking so put together. together for a moment, but falls apart in the end. PaperX looking to put it back together once more. Players gonna be ready to...
Oh, it was almost perfect from the angle.
Was dealt with. Bit of cheeky.
Every round,
His
it feels
result
like
again.
PaperX are bunched up as 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So Sen, they know that they can take space on the opposite side.
Ult's expended now with the showstopper into the hands of
fucking
Ching.
fatal
Snaps to
or
the
the
side,
line,
catches
dude.
John in time. Satchel forwards. Regaining sight
Bro,
control.
I won't lie. I thought JJ would have said that through the screens. I won't lie.
Sentinels that are in decent
I think he saw the line, right?
Retake, despite
The fade
the
line?
disadvantage.
So, but I
It's in a
think
decent
the line
position
is
for
kind of like
Paranoia
TP,
as
you
well,
know?
but it's choosing to challenge elbow early.
Was it? I don't know if it was 1 line or 2 lines. But yeah, it could have been misleading.
Something claims it. Cells is gone. Something going
2v4,
on. Okay, just swinging
2v3.
around to the side there. Hands himself to the raids. Leaves it into this spot. Good flash round towards it.
Fucking
You got team
flash,
flash,
man!
You team flash. You team flash again? Thank you,
Let's continue to accrue rounds to the tally.
I don't know what he said.
Extremely powerful half. And I think a lot of these early rounds, it feels like Sentinels are expecting PaperX to be starting in a bit more of a defaulting spot, but they're always running into 3 or 4 players if they try to early fight.
Okay.
You know, when Zekken takes a
Like
challenge
against
there,
double duelist comms.
maybe you could
they
get
have
out if
moments
there was
with
only
so
1 or
hard.
2 PaperX
Yeah, there's
players
too much
starting towards
domino,
A. But
yeah.
look at it,
W, you know?
Yeah.
5 of them towards A ramp. Makes it tough to stop. This train's got massive
good fun.
momentum, but
Good peek.
Zekken, he
Yeah, that
takes
was
down the
good
tip of it. Forsaken dealt with, no smokes now.
Second wave of util as well. Flash with no connection. A bit of spam though. Bullets exchanged.
Now I'm not gonna lie, the cohesion between the duelist and the initiator
think
is
that
like so fucking
Sen
important.
thinks that he could
Most
be
teams
already
gonna
up
be
A?
conceding that space
Because
up,
he did
drawing
fake
new
TP it.
battle lines.
And if
I didn't
indeed
see that part.
PaperX make the call to try to go up through B,
Yeah,
then
he
they
had
end
to
up
clear.
running into a
Get a
Bucky.
TP for
Celsius.
Hell. Unless someone
With
just cleared
money
Hell and
in
saw
the
it was a
bank,
fake.
actually.
Maybe someone
Still
cleared it.
2K has
They might be
opted into
paranoid.
the Bucky this round.
No, they're not.
Bucky on
It's a bit
Zelsis here.
skew whiff all over the
Is
place.
this a
Yeah,
one
the
shot from
Sentinels,
there?
but it might
At
be
this
able to
distance? Probably, right?
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
All depends on the discipline, and he just bides his time, holds it
Oh,
down.
the wall
Second
bang,
shot.
nice try.
Pellets into the wall, saves the life of Jing. He's able to get that trade off and online.
Good
Full
stun,
line.
good stunning.
Even better, it's going to
Good
be slowing this one
paranoiing.
down, allowing Sen to try and get some bodies into the mix. Can they try and help them out? Bang, he's just drifting
Oh, he
in and
forced it a little.
outside to side.
John?
Still one player tucked
Nice,
towards the
John.
corner. Trying to take that swing
Oh,
to five.
still 2v2 though?
Trumps them all.
Yeah, Nary only.
2v2
Oh, he has
though,
a
and
Guardian
Guardian
now.
retrieved for Narrate. Very
Whoa,
winnable,
whoa.
especially with Zekken's information, but Narrate's got to make sure he doesn't take a 1v2.
Here it
Oh,
is.
they don't have
Professional
a
drift
they don't have a
spots them
stun
out.
though.
It's 2 players. Alerted
Not
to the
planted for
presence,
them.
and it's not planted for them. PaperX know that they have to refight for this space all the way
They
forward
fight left
again.
together. I like it.
Wide.
He knows he's crossed too.
Ray
He knows
was
he's
high up
crossed.
onto the perch. Defensive angle and a swing through.
Oh my god, he did so good.
my God,
He
Patton!
did good. Dude, I think
What
we
the
did
fuck?
nice. I think we played it well too. Fuck.
It's a
The
monster
teamwork
in the
was good.
clutch,
These guys
isn't
just
he?
made good shots.
1v3 against G2
They tried to like peek both sides on both
was
fights,
part
but
of the biggest reasons that PaperX
nice
are
shots,
where they
man.
are
Patman
right
did
now.
good.
And here, a 1v2 against G2's American
Zach was like a
rivals.
step behind on this second
Deletes
fight, but
Narrate
it's
and
just
Zekken.
fucked. It's hard.
Mini said it. He's got the talent. He just needs the belief.
Damn.
And the more
Wait, the taunt thing is starting
clutches
to
he
get
gets,
real,
the
bro.
more belief he's gonna have.
Fuck. Fuck, these rounds are
Alex just
so
can't quite
close,
believe
so
that this is his
many.
life, but here it is, the final round of this first
Fuck,
half.
these rounds are too close,
No
bro.
switch ups. PaperX, but it broke. I try to fix it.
They still have this
23,
combo.
23.
Fadal.
They use a paranoia, but
With
they
the
don't
Nice.
push up.
Has the exit, at least with the TP. Horn's going to be spawning them double TP.
Oh, what a TP, bro. What a TP.
Oh, he's moving different.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. Wait, Thanos again, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah, but they have an ult every round.
They literally have had, yeah, no joke, an ult, like a decent ult, like a good ult.
I think I saw an ult on pistol round. I won't lie.
Oh.
Oh, the whip, the dog.
Oh.
He dog. Wait, oh my god.
Oh, fuck, stop it, stop it. Close the stream, close the stream. Big one? Oh, fuck, he shot it anyway.
Spike, gonna be retreating. Forsaken can get access to that one, but
Missed
in a
what?
1v3, Zekken is
He
going to
missed
have
the-
to
he
pull
missed the
off
spike.
a miracle.
No, he got the
The
spike.
spike is kind of
Spike.
committed.
No, on the first
Oh.
spike.
Committed alongside it. Matters not with aim like that. 10 to 2.
I know it was 10-2, but that was closer than the score says.
Now I was
No,
expecting
what do you mean? That was
expecting
convincing.
pace, but
Holy.
honestly,
Bro, there were so many close rounds. You kidding me? There's like 5 rounds that could have gone either way.
Okay, wait. There was the round.
There's a 5v5 where everyone died.
Yeah, that was close.
There was the eco round where 2 survived. That wasn't that close. Pistol was 1v1.
Oh yeah, and Patman did get a 1v2.
Patman got a 1v2.
Okay, maybe it was closer.
What else? I don't know.
Actually, it's true. I think two rounds is pretty big though, because that can get you more ults that you just use.
Like that, and also those one, or if we won one of those rounds, it could have converted into another. But like we lost all those. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's all right. Is there a map pick? It's just it was a hard half.
That's been sorely needed for PaperX for the longest of times, and he's delivering now on the biggest stage.
Yeah, you see it reflected here in the Coinbase Econ report, but I think Jing on their attack side, especially in this tournament,
any chance for comeback?
Ripping people apart. I think some of it is looking towards the defense side.
Do you believe or no?
Value from their big players.
Or this game, I'm sorry, Tariq.
On
sorry?
that half, but when
no
it
chance.
comes to attack,
No chance?
The feel of
Zero?
Honestly, I will say, if PaperX
depends on the pistol round.
How much percent chance?
You shouldn't have too many doubts.
They don't have a trip. If PaperX decides to push areas, they can get like, bro, if they flank one round, it could be Joker.
Ended up losing their entire tournament.
Oh, actually, both don't have Sentinel.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Oh my bad.
Not even.
Definitely going to be at the back of the PaperX players' heads, I think, thinking about making sure.
I mean, they're hitting their
lose
correct
grip
spot
of
right now.
opportunities, especially when they put themselves
the right
in good
side.
spots like this.
Unless they overcook
Sentinels
right here.
Trying to turn that
No, they have
around
side.
entirely here with a pistol round win. Easy access to the A site. There's no resistance. Full retake going to be played here by PaperX, but they have given up A heaven. Screens control, a lot of it. They're going to have to start to re-clear it now. We can see moves being made. Second holding the flash. A refight is going to be called for, and there it is. Paranoia.
Paranoia, YOLO flash.
Did not catch on to something, though. He was the only player that could stand up to that. And indeed
They-
he does.
they know,
Wins
right?
Celsius.
Do they know?
Just trying to buy his time as well.
Wait, TD backside!
He's that backup policy.
Paranoia!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That was
Oh
crazy,
my
bro. He
God.
cleared ropes and TB backside with the Paranoia.
Bro, they look so good right now.
Oh my god, there's a fucking tank in front!
Bro, they look
You can't even see the guy
right
that's using the
now.
bomb. There's two guys in front of him, you can't even see him. Wow, that was a nice retake.
He's
So
playing
good
That was a
right
nice
now.
retake.
in heaven, completely
That was a
shuts
nice
down
retake.
Sentinel's
Bro,
refight.
how is
And then he
something
rips a
clearing
teleport.
vents, getting the first
Yeah, I
kill,
saw that, I
and
saw
also
that.
teleporting into the site?
With the Paranoia, like the multitasking
what?
is insane, bro.
Yeah,
Multitasking
that's
is
so well
insane.
played. That's so well
Yeah.
played. The communication is on point there.
Coordination.
But I think it's kind of waste
All
because
set up so
when they do the double flash, remember the Yoru and Almond
Yeah,
flash?
yeah.
But who's the Viper? Justice, right? Justice is not ready to trade
That
with.
is brilliant. And
Jacob.
Zen are gonna pull out
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
American
Zalsus could not
stingers.
help, right? It was
see
most.
if
It was
they
just
can turn
second.
this
It was just
around,
second
but-
fighting alone.
My God, the damage has been done already, surely.
It has. It's the last resort at this point.
I think it's Raps.
Easily dealing with
I think it might be
second.
Raps as well.
Yep.
Oh, it's Raps, it's Raps. Look how much damage the nade did.
Full group up from
Oh, wait, no, that was
Sentinels.
a-
They're looking to really just try and take this
Okay.
one
I guess.
Yeah.
with bodies and by storm. But again, something
Oh
is
my
holding
God,
it
somebody
down.
just hit a
Jing's
one-tap.
by his
Yeah.
side. Going to be calling for a refight.
They're gonna
around
refight this with Flash?
Forwards, no connection.
This is
Nobody
fucking crazy.
blinded, but okay, Divide.
W gaming, bro.
This is how rounds are thrown.
Yeah,
I've
but
seen it
like
before.
2v3.
usually we win. It's okay.
PaperX can't get too ahead of themselves.
It's
But
crazy
so
that
much
they threw an
damage done.
eco, and it's still 11-2.
Won't take much to bring down
We threw an eco too,
Celsius
didn't
in
we?
the rate.
And incredible confidence from something.
Like
Throws down the teleport
Unico?
into Mail, and then
Yeah,
he's
remember they lost the 42?
Yeah.
See him just
I think it's done. Something like this.
I think it's both one.
Paranoia is good. Blind's going to be slowing down.
Oh,
He
it's actually
approaches
insane,
more,
though. They did
smoke in their faces. They're just trying to push them into
They
something.
did good, bro.
Trap
They did
case,
good.
They are. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You're going to try and fight your way out. But
It's
against
a hard
Forsaken,
map.
Wow.
good luck.
It's a hard map, bro.
That force
They
fire
did
of
too
the
good.
Stingers may well be the last hurrah for Sentinels here on Split.
Fuck, bro.
Last time they played against each other, 13-5 was the scoreline for Paper X.
DRX are
on
W
Split.
gaming all over us.
I think this looks even more dominant today. Now, having said that, Sentinels did end up winning that match.
Oh my
3-1.
god. No, if he's hitting shots like that,
That was Sunset, which is where we're going
that's
next,
too
but
crazy.
It's going to have to be a huge turnaround for this series not to just look massively one-sided. Stingers again.
Has to be.
Last chance, 12-2.
12 now. A lot of damage done.
Someone paid out early? Don't say
Decay
someone,
down,
Dan. It was
gonna be
obviously
getting all the
you.
way back
That's
up at least
cringe, dude.
partially. And this is a spread approach from Sentinels. We're actually exploring other areas of the map, not just A main for once.
Who paid out early?
We're
Was
doing that on
Victor?
our own attack side. Still, it's nice to see that the
Honestly,
rest of Split
respect.
does exist.
Using double initiator utility to try to get up mid, put pressure on Devi. But these players with light armor, most of them. Oh no, most full armor, but still.
Come on, bro. We're losing 12-2. Judge? Oh. Wait, did we pay out or for real or no? Did we actually pay out or no? Because hold on. Wait, 12-3 aware? Guys?
Kilo online as well. Make
I
sure
was
to
there?
shore up the weaknesses, and Paper X are going to try and play this one now. Patman and Jing side by side in a 2v4.
You think Paper X thinking about 12-3?
First time it
Jing
feels.
going for it.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's first time it
12-3
feels
versus
like
Liquid.
we've had
It
Paper
was
X
12-3 versus
in a
Liquid, then
spot
went to
where
OT.
They aren't ready to go for that flood defend. They aren't.
Yeah, they're a
players
different team now, though.
Sent
What
completely
changed?
in their proper spots for the post plan.
New game.
But also not really that much of an opportunity to upgrade to better weapons. There's still 3 on Sentinels that
The
are
date-
running
the date changed.
Stinger and bang with a Guardian. Can they get guns on the retreat?
Jing was hoping, I think, to maybe get an exit or two. Don't think you're going to want to keep the judge.
I mean,
Nah.
you don't necessarily
Nah, I'm
need
gonna go
the
ahead and say
exit
it.
kills
Wait till
here,
Unreal
but
Engine
Sentinel
5.
are still
That's gonna be my
saving
patch, bro.
0
Unreal
that's
Engine
our
5.
rifle.
That's my
That's
our
fucking
patch.
patch.
That's
That's
when you
our
and I go
patch.
to-
That's
that's
the
the
start
three
of
of us,
it.
we make a team.
That's the
That's
start
what
of
we
it, bro.
9
Unreal Engine 5. Wait till the demon I become.
for Paper X to close this out. Something tapping away on the keyboard. I mean, the spirits are so high for Paper X.
Unreal Engine 5 is the start.
I wonder if the game will probably feel different, right?
Good as
It
I think it's like
should,
inevitable.
yeah,
Because it's gonna be a full
12
engine
to
change.
3.
But I don't think I could be wrong, but I believe they're just going from Unreal Engine 4 to 5. Like I
No,
think it's,
you can't just port it.
No,
No, it's different.
like, but isn't it like they're on the same engine, like just an update or no?
They earn it, but they back
No,
themselves away.
The new engine's like different. Like it's not.
So
You
they're
don't
not
just
on.
import
They're
it.
not on
Plenty of
Unreal Engine
utility on both
currently.
sides towards B main, but
They're
it's
on
Paper X who are more
Unreal
bold.
4 right now.
So Unreal 5 is completely different.
For a kill, but he's handed a freebie.
Yes.
Straight over here.
But,
to
like you can't
Sentinels.
just port it.
Vi trying
Like,
to
I don't- you have to like redo everything.
Gun.
Yeah, you do. You
Does
do.
so successfully.
Poison's off.
This control though that Forsaken's got in B main is really important.
Yeah. He's going to be painting out a pretty picture now to Paper X, and look at he divide his position.
Oh,
He's
no.
moving over towards A to reinforce it.
I mean, I
Just
I feel
main
like
control. They've got the read that this is going to be ending over towards A.
I don't know. People in chat are saying it's fine, whatever.
Flash.
Either way,
No connection. Dodge for now.
yeah, man.
Divide!
I mean, just end it.
Oh
bro.
my
It's fine.
God.
It's fine. Take it. Take it. You
He's
can have
looking
it,
after the
bro. You can have
location,
it.
but
Bro,
he's
the amount of
claimed
rounds
two
they've been
anyway.
having like that,
Take it.
they're not gonna clear something here. There's no way.
4v3, something is close.
Zero chance.
No
Wow.
one is watching.
Wow.
Pure domination
Damn.
for Paper X.
Is it easy to reset or no?
Shit.
What we were expecting coming in. I thought we'd have a much more even game, but they were much more even game. But
Wait, they just won 13-3 without throwing.
Immaculate hit.
No China, no win.
And Jing couldn't do any wrong.
Immaculate gameplay, and what a beginning here for
Badly.
Paper X.
It's only map 1. It's only map 1. It's only map 1.
How long is the match?
That
30
was-
minutes, I think, right?
That was like 15, 20 minutes.
Bro, that match was so fast.
I think so.
That was
Paper Rex is working to beat their own record and how fast they win the match. They have the current record. They're trying to beat their own record.
Oh, I won't lie. I remember playing against Paper Rex in scrims. They end the scrim 30 minutes early. Like normally, like you can make it last like 15 minutes, but we would end that shit in like 23 minutes.
Bro, they don't book their scrims at the start of the hour. They book it at start at like 30, like 4:30, 5, 5:30, 6.
It's the fastest Valorant I've ever played in my life.
On the floor, I am joined by the Lorax. The Lorax, how's it going so far in Toronto? Enough trees?
Enough trees.
And I'm also joined by Brenchel. Josh, I thought we were casting a game so far.
I need to take a break to come down here. Play a little Rochambeau.
A little bit of a Rochambeau, and we're also blessed by the Pope once again. Sorry, Your Holiness, I need you to bless this game and also call the rock, paper, scissors for me. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
So let's start with the blessing first. What words do you have to say?
Blessed to the game, blessed to the winners, blessed to all the people at this wonderful event, and let's go.
All right, so we're going to do this on shoot. Are you ready, Your Holiness?
Yes.
Call the
Praise
rolls.
in the chat.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
Okay, a little bit of a draw.
3, 2, 1.
2, 1, shoot. Tied again.
It's going to go for a while. Go ahead.
All right. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Okay, so that's 1 for Brencho.
1 for Brencho. Ready for the next round? 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Oh, okay, it's a 1-1, but at the same time, you get to sub out.
What in the fuck is happening?
All right, so I got let's do this, Your Holiness.
It's a completely different person.
Who is this guy?
In a 2v1, I don't think this is fair. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
One more.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
One more.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
Oh, it's going to be the Lorax. Sorry, Brencho. You're going to have to hurry up. You're going to have to get back to the casting booth. Thank you so much, and let's head back to the game.
Okay, we need to get more guys. We need better segments. I've been saying
But you guys were actually the ones that was almost flawless. So was this your game plan all along? Have they executed your vision?
Yeah, I mean, we really didn't want to rush them because we knew that they would be like super prepared for it. So we tried to make sure that we slowed everything down for this particular game. Yeah, I think they did a great job.
Thank you very much, Alex. Hopefully you bring this home.
bro, like, what is this? Paper Rex Dinosaur inside. Team's host, we've got an announcement of the players that you're gonna see in the match. We haven't revealed who's on whose team, but these are some of the guys that are gonna be out there. So you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. No anymore. I leaked him on. I did leak him on.
Looking at a Sentinels bounce back, you have to look to Zekin. He was unbelievable in their last map of Sunset against XLG. He's the guy who can bring the momentum, bring the energy to try and get them back into this game.
Yeah, and especially with them starting on the defense again, given the chance of for Paper Rex now having the chance of setting up the pace just like they did on Split.
The Sage is weird though, it throws off your timings on your retakes. You have to break the wall, fight through slows.
Walls?
No one in NA plays a comp like this, so ever since that last time they played Paper Rex last year, this is only going to be the second time they're seeing this kind of composition.
Pressure's on here for Sentinels. They got to keep the drive alive here. This is the opportunity for them to do it. They've done it before against Paper X, as we've noted multiple times now. But this feels like a different Paper X. It feels like a Paper X that plays with not just confidence, but with an understanding of exactly what they want to execute on, BB.
And they're so confident after that win. John QT got a trophy in his first ever Masters with this squad in his rookie year. Now, with new players on the roster, with pressure high again, a chance to try and come back to beat Paper X again. They do not want to go to that lower bracket. Fnatic, G2, down there waiting. That's a terrifying fate.
It's a shark pit without a doubt, Mimi, but let's see if we're going to be going to a third map and send it over to your casters. Here's Bren and Sideshow.
If you're a Sentinels fan, I think your spirits have to be lifted seeing Kaplan smile. They're understanding that they've got a way to try and break this Paper X map of Sunset. They've looked dominant on it. They've looked quirky. They've had some interesting ideas at that, but they have been really good. And a lot of momentum behind them after winning that first map of Split. Looking to carry it all the way to knock Sentinels into that lower bracket, as the desk was alluding to. That's a dangerous pit of opponents. You do not want to step into that. Yeah. Fnatic, G2,
that is
Gen
tough.
G.
But as we come in here, you mentioned that Kaplan's still feeling fairly confident, right? That he's got a game plan. Well, they had a bit of a game plan on Split, but Alex changed up everything, started playing more slowly, threw them off their game, and absolutely demolished Sentinels 13-3. What have Paper X got cooking here?
We'll see if Sen have any bite back. Footsteps going to be heard, presence noted. Orb going to be vacuumed up there. Jing as well just sends out that boom bot. Now steadily walking their way out. Re-exploration over towards A. Nothing crazy.
But they've hit the perfect timing just as both initiators, John and Narrate, have gone off of A to go and re-explore mid. Now, defensive re-clearing. Sentinels were not doing very much of that on Split, so I like the idea of them getting active. And they might have found the timing to just get back into A in time.
3 players ready to receive. The slow orb kind of spells it all out. 50 seconds on the mark, plenty of time to Paper X to work with now, and they're full steam ahead.
Again, those Sentinels allowing them to get the plant. 10 out of 12 rounds Paper X were able to plant on Split.
We're live, let's go, boys.
Devi's got an abundance of util here. That's a nightmare scenario to be facing.
All right, fine. If you can't hear me, say check W in the chat. If you can't hear me, say check W.
The pistols. How the hell do you break this in time?
At least they didn't send the retake utility before meeting the wall.
There it is. Smoke to replace it though. Gap
wait, can you go top of that wall?
Oh,
what the delay, guys? Wall, slow.
Retaking control. Zelsis might be a pivotal player. Swinging around to the side here to seize
they're kind of low. They're kind of low, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How is possible?
Come on, baby. Come on.
What just happened? What just happened, guys? Huh?
There's the game plan, working to perfection. Sentinels took a long time to set up that retake. Everything had to be perfect. Zelsis had to be ready for the backstab. They needed to break that Sage wall. Everybody had to get in the right spot to maximize value.
It's starting to get dangerous when Zelsis already stand up.
From all of the pieces
of
utility that were necessary.
It's dark, guys.
He's getting active. He's getting
real
active.
match.
Once they pulled
He started
the trigger,
oh, now we're starting to see
Paper X from every angle.
the Alex raise, the Zelsis
You might
stands.
actually argue that the Sage Wall could have hurt Paper X, because in those
Things
kind of
are more-
spots, sometimes Paper X are going to want to try to catch Sentinels as they go for the retake.
Aligned now.
Smoke. Judge into the hands of Zelsis. He's about
This is cringe. This is cringe. No.
Side by side though, Bang having a reload. He couldn't quite back him up in time, so they have
Close.
handed over a gun still. Close quarters is what it's going to be favoring, and a slight swing out to Vi. Going to be dropped.
Oh my.
And a very
as clean as you can get.
Yeah, very clean round. Sentinels giving a lot of respect to Paper X though, making sure that they fully buy. You know, nobody just coming in there with a pistol looking to buy up a better gun for the bonus round. So they are going to be working with some lighter weaponry here for the bonus.
Nice replays.
But overall, it's a much better start here on Sunset, on Sentinel's map pick,
Oh my, yeah, I'm just eating fruit.
than what we were looking at on Split, where Paper X just dominated
All right.
right from the beginning.
Bonus for Sun.
Move.
Come on, baby.
Jing trying to pull a little bit of attention by the look of things towards B main. And then instantly going for the group up on A. Now this one way is dangerous. You've often got to burn this over drone to get past it, through it. You're expecting Vang to be holding it.
You do have the Viper wall though.
Drone
Even
out.
they're still going to be used.
You can step in front of this Viper wall. You can't perfectly rely on it.
Tepid, tiptoeing up to the mark, just spotting the shoulder, bang.
Baiting for Narrate.
Bit of damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're aware.
They're aware.
They're aware.
Oh, they're aware.
Yeah,
Use
yeah.
to clear the corner, still for
Oh my god, Jason's just doing that?
Dude, what a fucking Chad. Did he read double back call?
Gone.
Yeah, I think he
Taken
did.
out, but no control towards elbow, and Bang finally reveals his hand once more
Oh,
from
good
that
jiggle.
angle. Paranoia swings forward.
Nice, John.
It's John QT still something
trade.
there to receive. Open arms with the
There, he
rifle
got
in
one.
hand.
Oh,
Right.
shit, the flank
Only just
die.
accounted for, and he has picked up Pac-Man, and that means main control is
Obviously
theirs.
not.
PaperX, they commit to the plant.
This is a weird round now.
It's a weird
Wait, they're
situation.
leaving and
the
going back
retakers are going to
all
find it
short.
difficult to come back through A link
Wait,
because
for what?
Device put his wall down there.
Bro,
They're so
Like,
nice,
kinda
right? Because they have to worry about
solo
flank.
fighting towards
It
Sport.
can be
PaperX
nice,
know
but at the
they
same
need to
time,
make
it can
a
be
play.
dangerous.
The weaponry
Time?
is bad
They
as well
wasting
for
so much
Zen,
time.
Yeah,
and they are
time.
Yeah,
slow,
they're waiting.
aiming
Yeah,
to
they're
be
wasting a lot of
meticulous.
time. If Device gets a kill,
Oh,
Oh my
God.
barely there. Stinger in hand,
he got baited into
something.
something.
Give it a half hour over the
Oh,
shoulder.
they turned. They both turned.
wait, yeah, they both did.
Anticipating bang.
Unless
Ding,
she gets
1v3.
two, and then the.
Oh,
okay.
let's go. It's the same start they had. They won bonus.
Wait, I wonder why they turned around.
Injection of
I
energy
don't know.
for Sentinels here.
I guess there was pressure from main.
Began for PaperX.
Was anyone main?
It feels like
No.
the same the other way around here for
No,
Sentinels.
no one
I'm
came
not
from
sure.
there.
I'm not sure.
They are really in control of what's happening. Funneling PaperX into these A side hits. And then being really cautious.
I guess they were just
as
like worried. They were
go
just
for
scared.
retakes. Any kind of push out.
Holy
is gonna
shit.
control
Oh my
the
god.
shit.
This is about to fucking pop a vessel.
Alex is hitting that big
By
red
the
button.
way, I saw Jordan yell so loud, he like drooled a little bit. He had to like wipe his mouth.
Foaming?
Yeah, he was like foaming
There
at
are
the
so
mouth.
many other things that PaperX
Wait,
can
he has
do. They
rabies
don't
right
have
now.
Wait,
to be
another
ending
3-0
every round
pause.
towards A.
We've been seeing so
And
many
even if they
3-0,
are
4-0.
ending rounds
A lot of
towards
3-0,
A,
4-0
they
pauses. Yeah, a
need
lot
to
of
get
3-0, 4-0
coordinated with
pauses.
some plays.
Everyone is pausing early. If the
Bait
game is
out
like this,
Sentinels to go and take some position and then refight them as they're setting up. You think
YouTube
about
is
it, there's
ahead.
gotta be a
Yeah,
time
we're
when
on
Bang
Twitch
is holding
because
Paranoia and John's
this is
holding
better for
Stun,
us.
where
Like,
you might be able to
but I think
catch
YouTube's buffering
but
for
it's
some
a
of the guys in the
narrow
call.
window.
So we're just staying on Twitch because it's better for everyone in the call.
Again, you don't have to opt
If everyone's
into
watching here though, it's
the
fine. Like we're only a couple seconds,
That's-
whatever.
That's where Sentinels want to take you.
Go in a different direction. Or as you said, trying to find that gap in the timing where retake util is primed in the hands of the Sentinels players and it's not the guns being played. PaperX are good at that. They love to increase the tempo.
But today it has been slower.
It has been slow. Yeah.
And honestly, even that post-plant aggression has not been as explosive as we've seen from PaperX in some of their other games. I think they really on split were trying to play counter to their normal style to throw Sentinels off.
Okay.
This round they're coming in with only
Eagle
2
for PRX.
stingers. So really this tag timeout is going to be based on the
Spike
next
is in
round, for
spawn.
the round 5.
Based on the next round and used to settle.
Just getting the orb for Jing maybe?
Nerves perhaps a little bit.
Yeah. Jing, if he takes orb here, if he gets a kill or dies, he's going to have Showstopper back for that rifle round. You're also looking towards something who'll have the Sova ult online. So big tools for them to be able to work with next time around.
I hope they contest the B main orb on
Once
gun
more,
rounds.
a little
If
bit of
the
B
other
main.
team is close to an ult.
And back into A. It's the same game plan in all 4 of these rounds.
They will drone, yeah?
Set up to receive. Drone's there. Stun going to be used. Both
They're gonna
stuns,
push
in
it?
fact, overlaid. Aftershock into the corner.
No, but that was like good counter
Nobody
util.
gets out in time. No damage.
Stun,
onto the
double
PaperX
stun, and then
boys.
blast.
But a one-way, quickly replaced. So good luck trying to get past that when you don't have a drone anymore.
Exactly. As soon as you burn the drone, that's one of the
Kind of
primary
hear them.
ways, arguably the only way that PaperX can safely take a main. So even though that util battle
Reckon might
feels
beat
like it
this, I don't
favored
know.
PaperX,
Hopefully not.
in reality, I don't think
Unless
it
he's
did.
feeling it.
So up through mid they go.
Oh, they see that paranoia.
Risky.
Oh, one way is nice.
Oh, one way is nice.
Stand though, stand.
What is going on?
Whoa, exactly.
What the hell?
What the wait, he got 2 kills mid, I see. Spike is down. You can get it though.
3 here. Spike's dropped down, but it is
I like that
off,
narrate's
so they
leaving
can
site.
reclaim it.
Just play retake together.
Safely for now. 24
They're-
seconds.
they're
left,
gripping
plenty
up
of
a
time
lot.
to get the
It's
plant
good.
down.
And look how
Oh
passively
my god, wait, it was the
Sentinels
same
are.
moment,
They're
Tyson.
not going to cross
That
this
same
line
plant spot with 20
until they're
seconds.
sure that the plant is down.
Yeah.
They're never
Hella
going to give
random,
an
but-
Can you go back
opportunity
A?
for Pac-Man to walk up and get a free kill. Very
Oh, I
disciplined
like the
from
CP
Seth.
post plant.
It's going to be tough for
They're not gonna clear
Zekken to
that.
pick up
That's
the
no way.
far.
I think he heard something, but I don't know if he expects it. He expected it. He expected
It's
it.
gonna be clear in
He heard
though.
it.
B-hop into
Yeah, they're here.
Checks himself away.
Pat-Man,
Smoke gonna be
big fight.
blossoming now. Zekken. It's a bit
1v3.
of raw spam there into the smoke.
Pat-Man
It's
get
Pat-Man
the killer
versus
already?
the world in a 1v3. You can hear it jumping around. Zekken willing to put his life
Wow,
on the line.
Zach's moving, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Good support from John as well.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, the teamwork is good.
Guys, do you think the one-way cash market and then you pay above market is worth it? I think it's not worth it, right?
They are really far away. Never
Why not?
taking a risk
Because
once it comes to a
like,
retake
even
scenario.
if you play on top, you cannot see down, you know?
Yeah,
the one
like
way.
they will have to run. I mean, I guess
looking
it's
for
like
those
kind of nice
defensive
though, because they're gonna run through your cage and then you just shoot them like on the side still. Like I think it makes the angle better as well.
All about playing together.
I thought it's more like giving them more space to play, you know? It's hard for you.
Because of the cage, like they're gonna be coming out both sides of the cage.
Yeah.
You could get the train going
Lower.
again. Jing and Something's ultimates have got to be what you're looking towards.
He's saying that one way.
Normally,
He's
this
talking about the Cypher cage and
B-main
market.
noise is a
If
fake.
you're gonna one-way market,
Every
then like,
round,
is it
they've
worth
been
playing
putting
on
a bit of
top?
noise B-main, throw down the boombot, and then they group
Like you
up
can
A.
just play normal if you have the one way.
It's not a fake this
That's what
time.
he's saying. But I feel like
See if that conditioning
think
sticks
it
right now.
makes it
There's
nice,
plenty
but
of
I don't know.
bodies.
I'm not sure.
Reinforcing, gathering. Rocket!
Oh my god, he popped off. Wait, that was fucking sick.
Can't be stopped. All the way through, and he wants a little bit
Oh, we didn't know he crossed.
3 on the board for him.
This one's hard. This one's cooked.
And there's 2 left alive. He's going to go hunting. Paranoid.
Ace?
Blind as anything.
Damn.
1 left to stand.
He had a
The
round,
crowd
bro.
wants it. You can feel it. A rumble on
He
the
ulted
stage.
the guy
does
spawn
not
as he
wanna give
satcheled
into
into
it.
market and killed
He's
another guy.
hiding towards Pillar.
Is that not
4 and
insane?
1. Still plenty
Oh,
of
no,
money.
that was ridiculous.
Right?
definitely
Like,
could
dude,
go for it.
yeah,
He
like,
should
did
go
you see
for
the
it to
rocket
try
he
to
hit?
limit
The
the
rocket he hit
economy
was
of Paper X.
insane, dude.
Yeah, that's the stuff only he can do.
Bang drifted in.
Guys,
Where
look
he
at the
is now,
rocket.
closing the door straight on him.
And Jing is going to hunt.
Yo,
Running
stop.
him down.
Reki and Trickster, stop.
Pac-Man to receive.
Oh my god. Oh my
Call
god.
it intentional. He's just trying to give him the kill.
Wait, I didn't see it. Was he throwing for the kill?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
time's
the Batman
ticking.
just
Banks,
wasted.
I
Oh,
think,
okay.
going to live this one. Ridiculous. He's somehow managed to escape Jing.
He's hunting. He's
Jing's
trying
going
to get
for
it. He's trying to
Nope.
get it, man.
He's not got the
So
time.
good.
I mean, he ruined the clip anyway, didn't he?
Yeah, that's not getting into 60 seconds.
He's a coward, Bang, a coward. Incredible entry.
Yeah, that's
What a
wild,
rocket.
bro.
Perfect, precise.
Zelsis probably can't believe it himself.
Immediately on top of Zekken, who was
He
also
probably
running
thought
away
he
in
was
case
fine.
the showstopper was going towards market. That's the kind of entry.
What a rocket.
Yeah, even he said it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, credit given. But they are not going to have that same tool again.
So a bit of a reset here for round 6. Zekken. Ooh, jiggling out. Shoulder spotted. Sees the bullets.
They
He
got the
knows he's
trip.
getting some sort and form of response.
Sova ult, Sage ult.
Holding close now.
At this point, I think Sentinels have
It's
to
on.
read that this is real
Gonna be
B
not,
main again.
surely.
Yeah.
I'm behind.
Oh, did you just slide?
No, no, no.
I'm sorry.
Going into
Fuck,
the
I'm sorry,
path.
chat.
Jing.
He's amazing on the entries.
He's straight in there.
Oh
Beautiful
shit.
movement.
Is this one of the Jing games where he just
TP
goes
though,
crazy?
reinforcements arriving. Bang. He's just
How
trying
did
to
he-
get
did
into
he-
the action
how
and
is-
the fray in
Oh
front
my
of
god, the
him.
leg.
Just cut Celsius to pieces still. He's playing his life a little bit better here. He's being chopped down.
Oh, and
Chopped
the
down.
save
Wait,
QT
it's
struggling
starting to.
for a
We need to
chance.
chill, we need to
To
chill, we
reclaim
need to
some
chill.
kills. Any semblance of control over to the round,
We
but
need
he's
to
given up
save and chill.
entirely at this point.
So Paper X spent those first 4
They're just
rounds
taking B main and
with a
executing.
little bit of pressure towards B main and then instantly regrouping A.
The entry's
In this
insane from
round,
Jing right now.
Sentinels knew